Hello, everyone. Good morning. Woke up this morning and I heard some more news and just wanted to talk about the Tesla drama. So, I actually been wanting to make a video about this for the last few days, but just been a little busy. Originally heard about this starting, weeks ago, and then obviously the big news on Thursday, Friday morning. But here's my video on the Tesla drama. Obviously, starring Elon Musk. Or you might remember him in this infamous photo here of him smoking some weed on the Joe Rogan show, and also starring the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission, also known as the SEC. So, what's this all about? For those of you who don't know, which I think everybody should know about, but I guess there are people who don't know about this, is back, in August 17th here, Elon Musk sent out a tweet where he said he was thinking of taking the company Tesla private at a, share price of $420. And as you can see here, he also stated that he had the funding secured, right? So this obviously rocked the stock market industry by storm. People were going, oh my god. Some people were selling out, some people were buying in. At that time I think the share price was in the 310 range or something like that. Definitely wasn't close to 420, so it actually shot all the way up because everyone was buying into it, all the way to a high of 380, and then definitely tanked immediately right afterwards from that. So he sent this tweet out on August 7th 2018. And how he actually came up with the price was that 20% over the premium at the time, which was then would be 420, right? It was actually 419. He thought the standard premium was 20%. So it went down to 419, like I said, and he rounded up to 420 because of its significance in marijuana culture. So, and he thought his girlfriend at the time, or his girlfriend right now, thought it was funny. So again, reference back to that marijuana picture of him and Joe Rogan. So because of this, and Elon Musk even sharing this out, the SEC on the Thursday the 27th filed a suit against him for his misleading tweets, basically stock manipulation, right? Tweeting it out that he had the 420 secured, but he didn't actually. He just calculated himself, so there was no secured funding. Because a couple days, like maybe a week later, he tweeted out, oh, actually we're going to stay a public company, right? So a lot of you who bought in pumped it all the way up to 380, and then the stock crashed, and then it's big, they lost money in that instance, right? So apparently that's what he's being sued for, that stock manipulation. And as of Friday, his stock was crashing because of this news, down to 14.85% at the time, 261. It's actually rebounded a little bit, but I think this was like at its low point. So reading more about this, looking at some of the articles, watching some more videos, apparently the SEC actually gave Musk a deal, like a deal for him to just pretty much get like a slap on the wrist, and there wouldn't be any of this drama resolved. But I guess Musk, he has like a big ego about it or whatnot. I don't know what he was thinking in his brain or anything, but we know that he turned down the deal, and the deal was basically like for him to step down as the chairman and CEO for like 3 to 5 years, something like that, pay some fine, and then he would still be involved in the company. Then afterwards he can come back to be the CEO. Very simple deal, nothing major, no prison time, any of that, but he turns it down. So this morning I wake up to the news. Again, I listened to CSNBC radio when I take my dogs for a walk, and they said that Musk has agreed to a deal with the SEC over his go private tweets, and in this deal he's going to remain the CEO, but he is stepping down as the chairman for 3 years. And in those 3 years is going to be an independently appointed chairman to basically monitor Tesla and Elon Musk to make sure he's behaving correctly for these next 3 years. Then after that, I guess he can go back to being the chairman. Also, Tesla and Elon Musk have been sued or having to pay $20 million for the stock manipulation each. So that's 40 million total for the investors who bought in maybe closer to 380, and then it tanked and they lost all that money, something like that. I've actually been hearing on the news about radio ads for people who say, hey, did you invest in Tesla, and must, or were you a victim of the stock manipulation, etc., that type of stuff. So what does this all mean? So right now, right, so the market closed at $266 for Tesla. It lost $75 on the year, 22.19% for the year, right? As you can see, it's had a pretty rocky year, and I think most of it is being driven by Elon Musk and his activities, from the tweets to the pot smoking itself to now the being sued by the SEC, and now reaching a deal with the SEC. So this is obviously news, when it was at 266, doesn't factor in the settlement, because the settlement just came in this morning. But what is it gonna, where's it gonna go from here? What's gonna happen? I think it's all a big comedy show, to be honest. It's just, from this, and then from the whole Trump drama with him, the Trump, all the things happening with Trump with the trade wars and all the allegations on the Russia probe, and then this. It's just like, it's almost, the finance, you listen to CNBC becomes almost a comedic show at points. So for me, Tesla was one of the stocks that I picked in September as stocks to buy, and now I'm actually even more bullish on it as another stock to buy, because even through all this drama, all this happenings, there's nothing actually impacting the fundamentals of Tesla. I had in my video for the 3 stocks in September, I was waiting for it to go into the 250 range before purchasing heavily into it. It never reached there, so I never got into it. But I was hoping that it'd get into the 250 range this time around. I was hoping the settlement didn't come this early, like maybe on Monday morning or Tuesday morning, or Monday afternoon or Tuesday morning, they would reach a settlement and letting the stock get into the 250 ranges, and it never happened. But I am still actually recommending a buy for Tesla. I do think Tesla is the way of the future. Electronic cars are the way of the future. They are the leading industry in this. So I think personally, I'm going to look into my own finances and pick a price point that I think will be good for when to get into Tesla, and also we'll get in and probably hold on it for the long haul, for the long time, because I think, like I said, very bullish on Tesla, and it's doing very well. So that's what I thought. I didn't do any of this like, oh my gosh, sell all now, buy all now, any of this ups and downs like some other people may have done. I don't know, but I think obviously some folks did do a lot of sells for it to crash that low, and I was hoping, I was waiting for it to get even lower to buy into it. But it is what it is, and maybe now it's just something, a really good time to buy into it now that the settlement's over. Maybe something that Musk has learned, put it behind him, and just go forward to making great cars for the future. All right, so that's it for me. Quick video from this morning for the news I heard. Like I said, a very comedy show. I literally was laughing reading about this, But if you share, if you like the content of my video and also enjoyed some good laughs this morning, please like, share, and subscribe. And also please put any comments in from the video. Want to hear what people's thoughts are. All right, have a great rest of your weekend.